welcome to this getting started video of the new XI400 camera for condition monitoring and early fire detection. With this new unit, you will get a dedicated product package for outdoor condition monitoring and fire detection, which can be used in an ambient temperature from -40 degrees C up to 50 degrees C. The integrated air purge and the environment rating of IP66 ensure a reliable 24/7 operation under harsh conditions. Let's open the outer protective housing and have a look to the scope of supply. By the way, all parts are already installed, so the hardware installation is very easy. Inside the housing you can find the XI400 camera with a resolution of 382 × 288 pixels, the HD video camera with a resolution of 1280 × 720 pixels. You can find the USB server, the USB gig server for an easy integration of both camera streams, so the infrared image and the visual image in a video management system. You can find the heater to warm up and the fan to cool down the system. And with the package you will also get a wall mount and a USB stick with the PIX Connect software, inclusive the calibration files for the camera. And you will also get a quick start guide for the USB server installation and for the iSpy software installation. For the installation and setup of the XI400 condition monitoring package, please install first the software apps PIX Connect, VT Utility and the software USB Redirector. You can find these software tools on the delivered USB stick. We recommend for a good display of all camera images the software iSpy, which you can download for free via this download link. The hardware installation is very easy. Connect the Ethernet cable to the USB gig server and to the Power over Ethernet switch. Connect the Power over Ethernet switch with an Ethernet cable direct to the PC. Alternative, you can support the USB gig server also with an external power supply. In case you want to use the fan and the heater, you need also an additional power supply, which you can install here. Open the Network and Sharing Center on the PC to set a static IP address, for example 192.168.0.100. Open the software vUtility to set the IP address for the USB server. Now you can open the software USB Redirector. The USB server with both connected cameras, the XI400 infrared camera and the visual camera, are now recognized. Mark the line which shows you the XI imager and click on Claim and Advanced. Now you will see the question when and how long do you want to use the device. Mark the item Permanent and click OK. Repeat this step also for the visual camera. Now you can start the software PIX Connect. For the first time, the software PIX Connect asks you now for the calibration files. Install the calibration files via the web or use the USB stick, where you can find all calibration files. You can see now the infrared camera image in the software PIX Connect. In the configuration menu, you can find the tab Measure Areas. Here you can create and handle all measure areas. To export the infrared camera image from the PIX Connect software to the software iSpy, we have to activate the web server. Go to the tab External Communication and activate the item Web Server. Activate the item IR image only. Define a port address for the communication and remember the port address. Click now on the button Start to start the web server. With the link address and the port address, you can open now the infrared image in a browser. As I mentioned before, to monitor all cameras on one screen, you can use the software iSpy. Open the software iSpy on your PC. Go to the menu Add and IP camera to integrate the XI400 infrared camera into the iSpy software. On the tab FFmpeg, enter in the line URL the IP address of the camera. Click on OK and on Finish. The next step is to integrate the visual camera into the software iSpy. Go to the menu Add Local Camera. On the tab Local Devices, select the maximum video resolution of 1280 x 720 pixels for the visual camera. Click on OK and Finish. You have the possibility to start automatically the software iSpy with all camera images after a restart of the PC. For more information, see our iSpy installation manual. With the software iSpy, you have now the possibility to see and organize the infrared image and the visual image in one screen. Alternative, you can also use other monitoring software tools. Keep track of all situations at all times and everywhere with the new XI400 condition monitoring system, now available.